Hi, I'm Melissa Kingham, the Executive of the Property Funds Association. We're here today to interview Anthony Merlin, Managing Director of i2C, and to discuss the impacts that COVID-19 has had on the office space. Anthony, with businesses moving back to the office, there's been a lot of discussion regarding how businesses will rearrange their workspace. How are you seeing this play out in terms of design?
Yeah, well, I think, look, there's really no one size fits all. So it's very dependent on the industry that we're dealing with. Some industries are going to find it a lot easier than others. Myself, I'm in a creative industry being architecture, so we have to very much think about the way that we're going to collaborate, especially in those early areas that really need some creativity. So I think we're going to see a lot of a move back to more collaborative spaces within the business and less workstations. So the whole shift may change. Instead of being 70-30, it could end up being 30-70.
So you're seeing workstations as a thing of the past?
Look, perhaps in their current format, I think they're going to change. We certainly looking at a lot more flexible spaces now. So we're not looking at sort of workstations that are 1,000 people in a room. We really need to make spaces very much flexible for whatever might be thrown at us. We don't know whether even if we solve this virus, we don't know whether there's another one around the corner. So we've got to make sure that things aren't fixed in place as much. So a lot more movable furniture and areas that sort of cater to a lot of different uses, whether they're sort of a focus or a collaboration creative type space.
And we're seeing some interesting changes in design stemming from technology. Do you think collaborative technology to accommodate remote working is shaping the office of the new world?
Look, I can speak from experience with our own business. We've got sort of 4 offices around Australia, and I think before COVID hit, we didn't really sort of speak to each office as much as we perhaps do now, because we basically went from 4 offices to 80 people at home. That actually forced us to collaborate and almost made the business feel sort of smaller and more connected. So I think technology is going to play a massive part, and I think we'll see that start to come into the workplace. And when I speak about a lot more collaborative spaces, those spaces are going to have a lot more sort of technology involved with them to allow us to connect to people on the other side of the world that may once upon a time have jumped on a plane and come and visited us. We've now got to work around that.
And so with the incorporation of technology in the workplace, what are you sort of seeing in terms of contactless technology?
Yeah, well, it's something that we're certainly catering for. We haven't we haven't seen it actually come to fruition yet. I mean, there is a lot of contactless technology, such as we've upgraded our own offices now so that we can get in the front door just using our phone. I think we're going to see a lot more of that, especially, if you're a visitor to one of the larger businesses in the city. I think, you'll just get a quick text message with a barcode on it or whatever it is, and you'll be able to go through without having to check in at reception and whatnot. So there's also a lot of facial recognition technology, as well as being able to do heat sensors on people. So I think that'll become a much less intrusive thing than it has been in the past. It'll just sort of happen automatically and behind the scenes.
Okay, well, thanks, Anthony. It's been really interesting to catch up today. And I wish you all the best with your designs, and thank you for your time today.
No, thanks very much for the opportunity. It's been great. Thank you.